It is yet another beautiful and wonderful episode on Property Update. Welcome, my dear valued investors all over the world, Nigerians all over the world. Welcome to this beautiful episode on Property Update. My name is Chidi. I am a luxury real estate consultant. I am a member of the Pioneers, and I am also a member of Alvin Gray and Associates, the official brokerage for Landway Investment Limited. And finally, I am a lead consultant at Madrona Homes. I warmly welcome you. If you are discovering this channel for the first time, please subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so that whenever we post informations like this, you get to see it firsthand. And please like it so that Nigerians all around the world can see this video, and who knows, the video might be very, very useful for Nigerians anywhere they are. Please like so that the video can be shown to them. Thank you so much as you do this one. So let's dive into this amazing episode on Property Update. So guys, let's talk about this topic: understanding the landmarks and locations of your land in Epe Lagos. You see, I know that either you like it or not, either now or in the future, you will be looking out to invest in Epe. Why? Because that is where the market is going. And secondly, that is where the real estate investors are rushing to. Right now, real estate developers are developing Epe right now. And a lot of investors, both home and abroad, is buying property in Epe. Is either you must have bought property in Epe or you are getting ready to buy property in Epe. So you need to know where your property is. For example, the location where a lot of people are buying property right now is around K2. What is driving people to this location and why you should buy property in this axis? I also show you other axes of Epe where you can also buy property depending on what you want to do and what your investment is all about. Now, to start, let us quickly go straight to the map, and that can help us to know where your property is. If you have invested in K2 axis or Poker axis or Igbola axis, Ilara axis, all these locations we are going to see, you are going to see areas where some properties are. I may not be able to tell you about all the properties that are around this location, but if I'm telling you about the location, it can help you to know areas where you have your properties. And you know, I cannot sell all the properties in Lagos, but those ones that I am selling, I'll be able to pinpoint, tell you from the map their location where they are. Now, let's say we are not talking about Ibejuleki. You see, some people are selling Itunu Residential. They are selling Amen Estate Phase 3. They are selling Fairmont Green and Smart Estate. They are selling Itunu City, Alaro City. All these properties are actually on this Lekki Epe Expressway. So this is Lekki Epe Expressway coming to Epe. So they are just around this area. So we are not going to talk about those properties because they are not in Epe. So like I said, from here is when you're coming from Lekki Aja axis. So this is Lekki Epe Expressway, and here we have the bridge to Epe, and when we pass this bridge, we are coming to the T junction or Epe roundabout, where we have that big fish. Now we have other areas where investors, where developers are developing their estates, but for this map here, we are focusing on Ikorodu Road. And on this Ikorodu Road, if you have bought Isimi Lagos, you have bought Dukia Africa, and if you have bought Coral City and Carlton Estate, also Future City, and many other estates like Ascent on this area, if you have bought this property around this area, then we are going to show you exactly areas where we'll have these properties on this road. Now, from This T junction to, we have Isimi somewhere here. Isimi Lagos is somewhere here. And this Isimi Lagos is about 4 minutes from this junction. So Isimi Lagos is actually the development that has brought a lot of developers to this location, and is the reason for developers who are coming towards this axis to develop that location. Then when you move away from Isimi Lagos, so Isimi Lagos is somewhere here, facing this Ikorodu Epe Road, and you move down to this location, somewhere right here is where we have Dukia Africa. Somewhere right here, Dukia Africa. So from Isimi to Dukia Africa is about 3 minutes or so to Dukia Africa. So when you move from Dukia Africa right here, then you go down to the K2 area where we have this K2 area where we have Coral City, when we have Carlton Estate, and also Future City around that K2 axis. And even as that K2 axis, that's where we also have largest in West Africa, the food storage and logistic hub, where Lagos State is building, is actually at that K2 area. So you see the reason why people are coming towards that. And also heard that Julius Berger is going to build one of the biggest farm in that location. So a lot is actually coming here, and that is why a lot of developers are tilting towards this location, and they are investing there, and they are developing, and a lot of investors are coming to invest here. Now, apart from the fact that a lot of developers are coming towards this location, Lagos State government also have plans for this location. That is one thing that also is driving developers down to this location. Now, don't forget, here we have the bypass that lead us to Poka, and in Poka area we also have development in that area. So now, for those you may hear this from my fellow realtors telling you that property here is close to refinery. It is not close to refinery. It is not close to refinery. Refinery is far away from me. Now, from Isimi Lagos is somewhere here. So from Isimi Lagos here to where we're going to have airport is just about 10 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes drive to that location. It's closer to Itunu Residentials and Emen Estate Phase 3. It's actually other, so it's not far from here to the airport, where the Lekki airport that the construction will start next year, according to Lagos State government. Like I've said earlier, this is Ikorodu Road, and this Ikorodu Road is now filled with a lot of development, a lot of real estate development that I cannot tell you all of them, but on this road we have a lot of real estate development in this location, and a lot of investors are investing in this location because of what is actually coming to this location. So away from this area of K2, you can see these are the villages, the communities in this location. We have Shala, we have Ejirin, we have Ikorodu. In this axis, these are the locations where it's actually happening around this Ikorodu Road. Now let's move to the other side of the road. Okay, now this is the road coming from that bypass to Poka area. This area is where all this area is Poka area. Then away from Poka area, you see the Michael Otadola College of Education in that axis. Then you move from there to Odoragun. Here we have Odoragun, Mojoda is somewhere close to the toll gate. And around this Eredo local government, that's Iragushi area, that is where you turn into where you go to St. Augustine University. Now, this area of St. Augustine University is where we have another real estate development, although we have around this location, but where we have a lot of them is around this St. Augustine University. Take note, from that bypass, you come out to Oka area. So if you have property around St. Augustine University, the villages we have there is Ilara, Igbonla, like that. That is what we have. So if you have property in Igbonla, you have property in Ilara. So the closest landmark there is Michael Otedola College of Primary Education and also Augustine University. And somewhere right here we have Lagos State LASU campus right there. So this is actually the closest landmark to your property if you have property around Igbonla and Ilara. This is the road, and this area is Poka, or is also called Ikorodu local government area. So now you move from here to Iragushi area, where you turn right to where you find St. Augustine University. So St. Augustine University, LASU campus, and we have Michael Otodola as the closest landmark to those property you have in Ilara and Igbonla. So we have property like own land, we have Key Heavens, we have other properties, although those properties are after St. Augustine University, and these are property for investment purpose. You cannot stay there right now, you cannot live there right now, but they are for investment purpose. They are locations where in the next future the property will mature, because St. Augustine University, there's school here. You can see these are three schools around this area. We have Michael Todola of Primary Education, we have LASU around this location, and we have St. Augustine University. So having your investment right here, it can cater for students in Ara. So that's why most people are tilting towards this location to develop property in that location. From St. Augustine University, this is the road, and it leads to Lagos Model College. So Model College is after Igbonla, and you go down inside to see my Lagos Model College. So this location, you can see how many schools we have mentioned. We have Model College, we have St. Augustine University, we have LASU campus, we also have Michael Otodola Primary College of Primary Education. We have four schools around this location. So if you have property around Igbonla, Ilara axis, where we have other, they have other names that I cannot really remember now, but along this axis, if you are investing, it is a very good place to invest, but it is actually for land banking purpose for now, because all these places are not yet developed, and if you buy, you have to live for 10 years, 7-10 years before you can actually resell. We know that within this time period, that particular location will start developing. This is the roadmap to properties around Igbonla and Ilara axis. Now, back to the Epe Ijebu-Ode road. This is the Epe Ijebu-Ode road. Remember, we say somewhere around here, there's an entrance to take you down to St. Augustine University. But after that road, there's also other real estate developments in that area, around this area where we have the campus, we have other developments around this location, down to where we have the toll gate. This is where we have the toll gate. Now this place is the boundary between Epe and Ijebu-Ode. So this is Epe and Ogun State. So this Agboju is in Ogun State, Ijebu Ishiwo is in Ogun State. So down to this boundary, properties around this, even some developers have, you know how it happens between Lagos and Ogun State. They always have interwoven boundary where you have property in that location. Many people will think that it's still Lagos, but it's actually in Ogun State. It's same thing here in Epe. By this, after this boundary, whatever it is you are buying is actually in Ogun State. So this is actually a road map to where your property, you might have your property. So if someone have property in this side of St. Augustine University and is telling you that the property is close to refinery is far away from from St. Augustine University or Igbonla or Ilara, where it is actually not close at all. So it is not the best landmark. So the best landmark for this is Lagos Model College. We also have Michael Otodola College of Education. We also have LASU campus. We have St. Augustine University. These are the landmarks around the properties in Igbonla Ilara. So maybe the reason why they call this number so that it can attract investors, but it is a very good investment if you invest there. But while investing, you have to be sure that property you're buying is free from government encumbrances. You have to make your due diligence to be sure that the property you're buying is free from government encumbrances. So that would be all for it. This is exactly what I really want to show you. So don't forget, this is the T junction. We have Isimi Lagos somewhere here. We have Dukia Africa somewhere here, and we have both Kura City, Carlton Estate. We have Future City, the Ascent. We have a lot of real estate development around it. We even have the one facing Isimi Lagos. They are yet to launch that project. So a lot of project is coming towards that. A lot of the real estate developers are coming to that location. So if you ask me, where should you invest between these two locations that I just mentioned in Epe? Developers are tilting toward this location right now. They are also tilting towards Igbonla. Then what is driving them to Igbonla is the school, the campuses around that location, the schools around that location. That is what is driving them to that location. On this side of the location, real estate companies, Lagos State project is actually what is driving them, because Isimi Lagos was the first estate to open because of the magnitude of the development that the Isimi Lagos is going to have. So a lot of people are coming towards that location to develop a lot of things like Duki Africa, like Kora City, and other estate. Even Landway also is developing Future City in that same road. So have this in mind, that the reason why people are coming toward this location is because of Lagos projects and also real estate developments around this location. Why the reason why developers are tilting toward the other road in Igbonla and Ilara is because of the campuses we have around that location. So it's actually the selling point for those people who. So if you are looking to build hostels in the near future, I want to buy property now so that before the property gets expensive, you can be able to own a property there and build hostels. Say you can buy from Igbonla Ilara axis, you can buy that property, and actually we have a property there and it's called the own land. So now if you are buying for real development, you want to live in a environment where greeny environment, because that is exactly the kind of development that is coming towards this Ikorodu K2 axis. So if that is what you are looking for, or you want to buy in case, because here is going to be more expensive in the near future, even than St. Augustine University. Is going to be more expensive because of the kind of development that is coming towards this location. So if you are interested in investing in any of these estates that I just mentioned, Isimi Lagos, Duki Africa, Coral City, Carlton Estate, Future City, if you are interested in all these properties, please give me a call and I will help you, or I will assist you to close the deal without taking any charges. We do this for our client free of charge, no charges. Please, if you have seen this video and you like it, please subscribe, like, and share. And if you're interested in buying, please give me a call. My numbers are right there on the screen, and I can assist you close this deal. So don't forget that I have shown you how you can understand the landmark and locations of your land in Epe if you have invested. And if you are yet to invest, it's also show you the locations where your property is going to be. So my name is Chidi. I am a luxury real estate consultant. And until the next episode, I want to say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And I will see you in my next episode. Bye.